Hola, peoples. All right. So it's me again. I had all my shit up, so I figured why not do another live video, make the most of all of this stuff up here. And I wanted to just connect again. It's Friday, so happy Friday, everyone. Blessed Venus Day, day of Aphrodite, day of so much beauty, luxury, lust, intoxication, just a lot of good stuff. Money. There's a lot of great stuff to happen on Friday. So blessed Friday to everybody. And for some, it's probably Saturday. So happy day. But yeah, I'm just going to do a short little reading experience, not any one card for anybody or no reading for anyone specific. This is going to be a generalized reading. I'm going to do, there's a 3-card spread that I shared on my page on Facebook yesterday. And one of the suggestions was embrace, accept, and let go. And so I'm going to do that. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing rather well. Let me know. It's funny. Someone on my page this morning told me, I don't know if they were trying to be rude, but I laughed. It was hilarious to me. But they said that I looked like a perverse leprechaun, not a witch. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't even know how to take that. That's hilarious to me. So thank you for the laugh. But I woke up to that and it was just amusing. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna work with my Halloween deck. So I'm having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. I had my coffee, did my workout, lifted heavier, got some clients in. Yeah, I'm having a great day. I hope you are as well. So let's focus. So y'all, this is our time together. Feel free to share your thoughts on any card. Feel free to, ask the questions about the cards. Again, we are co-creating this experience. So just enjoy, embrace. Well, happy birthday, Sam. Yeah, Friday is associated with the Venus. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Feel free to comment. Let me know how y'all are doing. Let me know what's going on. Any fun Friday plans? Oh, y'all. Also, if you can suggest a movie or a TV series, preferably a movie, let me know. I'm open to watching pretty much anything. It's hard to find a movie. It's like I have Netflix, Hulu, I have all the things pretty much, and I'm like always searching. It takes like an hour and a half just to find something, and then I just give up. I'm like, I'm going to bed. So yeah, if you have anything to suggest, feel free to suggest that. I would like that. Well, hello, Marion. Okay, so all right. Remember, so part of this reading, all 3 cards are going to be our general experience. But at the same time, I will ask you right now, the first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and comment or write it down. The first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and comment or write down, whatever you prefer. So all 3 cards will be a general reading for us. The card that you choose, 1, 2, or 3, the card that you choose will be your focal piece. So it just helps you to take a general reading and make it a little more personal. So we have embrace, accept, and let go. And so just remember that the card you choose, if you choose stack, let's say card 2, then you know that your stage, the focal piece in your reading and this general experience is going to be acceptance, right? So just be mindful of that, and we'll talk about it, right? We'll talk about it. So 1, 2, or 3, go ahead and comment. Let me know, and let's just enjoy the process, right? I hope everyone's doing well today, and having some fun this weekend, doing something interesting. Well, hello, Jennifer. Hello, Michelle. That's my sister's name, but with 1 L. Hello, Jessica. All right. So 1, 2, or 3. Oh, interesting. Okay. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's see. First card. So card one, remember, all three cards are going to have some influence for us. The card, the stack, or the card you chose, that's going to be your emphasis card. The other two cards will support that energy, okay? So the first card, card one, okay, is cemetery. What do you think of when you think of cemeteries? How do cemeteries make you feel? What vibration comes up? And cemetery, oh, death. Oh, death. Cemetery, we have things to contemplate. This is the way I created that. So things to contemplate. Heaven and hell. Death comes for us all. You think of a cemetery like, you know what? Death comes for us all. What does that mean to me? How does that make me feel? Okay. Questions to ask. Honor your dead. So when the cemetery card comes up, it could very well be that it's time to honor our dead. It's time to honor those who have passed. It is time to invest into respect and reverence for our dead, right? And another thing is say good night, but not goodbye, right? Let's see. Before you enter, be sure to pay the toll. So it's be respectful. Like before you enter, be sure to pay the toll. Be respectful of cemeteries. It's important that you do that. So how does that make you feel? Cemeteries make me feel peaceful. Yeah, absolutely. And so I feel like with the cemetery card one, right, in this reading, it's really important for us to understand that right now there is, I guess, rightfully so, there's a lot of energy in regards to those who have passed on, death and things like that. Death and rebirth makes me think of Santa Muerte. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it's definitely saying, look, it is a time where we must place focus on our own life experiences. It is a time where we need to honor what it means to experience that cemetery, right? What it means to enter those gates, and how are we entering? Do we need to allow something in our life to die? Are we contemplating not dying, but are we contemplating letting go or an aspect of our life experience to die off and to be rebirthed? Do we need some alone time to really take into consideration what it is that we need to really birth into our life experience? Like what's going on in our relationships? What's going on in our in not just like intimate relationships, but relationships in regards to work relationships with food, relationships with so much. So what's going on there? And so it's like this contemplation of death, but it doesn't have to mean physical death. It very well may. But it's also this understanding where, there's a time where death does not always have to bring sadness. There is a time for mourning and grieving, but we also need to celebrate and look at our dead and look at the impact that they left and look at the really important facts of their life and what they instilled upon us. And so it's that celebration of life. When we have this cemetery, we go and we honor, there's a rebirthing process, because if we take flowers, right, we take flowers to a cemetery and we honor, certain people there, and then we go ever so often, we take the dead flowers, we put them away, we replace it with lively flowers and stuff like that. There is this ebb and flow, life and death and rebirthing process. Does that make sense? And so with cemetery, it's definitely asking us, okay, we need to embrace, right? Because this is the embrace card. It is important for us to embrace death. It is important for us to embrace the holding space, right? The space for death. And what it means to us. So definitely look to embrace our ancestors where we can. Death can be a release. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Well, hello, Tink. Welcome. So it is important for us to embrace the process of death, and to understand that death is not the ending, that death is a sort of transcendence. Death is a new beginning. Again, we talked about that, I think, in a different video, but you know, when one door is closed, others open. And so death is simply a transformative process, okay? And so we must embrace that about our lives right now. So maybe we can look at our own life, like take your life blueprint right now, take what you're going through and see that as a cemetery. So see that as, okay, what is in my cemetery? You know, what am I contemplating in my own life that is aligned with death? Do I need to lay to rest certain habits, certain experiences, certain people? Like, do I need to disconnect from people? I'm not saying go out and, you know, do something terrible. But do I need to disconnect? Do I need to lay to rest a relationship? Do I need to lay to rest certain things? What's going on here? And again, I cannot answer that for you in this general experience, but it's things that we all must contemplate, you know. And I find that rather more empowering, that it's going to inspire us differently, and it gives us things to work with on our own to figure out how this really sits with us, right? So embrace. What do we need to embrace? We need to embrace the cemetery. We need to embrace death. We need to embrace our dead, the people who are sacred to us, even those who have come before us. For those who are witches, you know, those witches who have come before us, who you know, paved the way for us to be where we are. So it's time to give respect. It's time to give honor. It's time to be in a very sacred place for ourselves, right? So there's that, and it's also like, it's in time to embrace a goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Like, you know what? This really feels like there are ties that are being cut. It really feels like what we are embracing is the ability to say goodbye, not good night. We're not saying like you're done forever. It's just saying, this is a part of me that I'm releasing. This is a part of me that I'm just letting go. Like, you know, I'm moving forward. And so I say goodbye to you. I say goodbye to this. I say goodbye to the behaviors, the patterns, the programming that created this individual, who I was. It is forever a part of me, but I'm no longer activating that, because I must move forward to become who I really want to be. And I want to be a better person for myself. So I'm learning from the past, but I am also disconnecting there. Does that make sense? And so cemetery, we embrace death. We embrace the ability to say goodbye, but not forever, not good night, you know? And so, you know, and pay the toll. Pay the toll. You know, before we actually take action and let go of things and really finalize a sort of like death experience in regards to whatever situation is coming up, we also need to acknowledge it, you know, be respectful. It could be time to leave offerings for your dead, leave offerings to the old you, like goodbye, right? So there's that. Let's go into card 2, which is something we need to accept. So that was embrace. And now what's going on that we need to accept? Card is poppet. We accept the poppet. Intention. And so the things to contemplate here in acceptance is, will you heal? Protection, care. Don't wait, do it yourself. Maybe I need to accept my own independence. Maybe I need to accept that, you know what? It's time to do it. It's time to take action. I can no longer wait in life. I need to accept that if I am waiting, if I am continuously waiting, I will forever be waiting. So I need to take action, do it now. Or, so don't wait, do it yourself. Or will you have your revenge? Are you going to take revenge? Entirely up to you. The poppet requires action. Look into sympathetic magic. Something to consider. So the poppet requires action. Look into sympathetic magic. So what we need to accept, we realize in acceptance, whatever we're going through, whatever our situation is right now, okay, it requires us to get off our ass and do the work. We have to apply ourselves. So with the poppet card and intention, it's not about wishing. It's not about researching. It's not about longing and dreaming. It is about doing the work. Take action. and no judgment there. What is it that you need to do for yourself to move out of your situation, to progress in your life? What is it that needs to happen? Okay. Assess your situation and ask yourself, is this a part of my healing process? Process. Oh my gosh. Is this a part of my healing process? Goodness, I can talk. Okay. Or not? Will I choose to heal? That's an interesting thing in regards to acceptance. Am I accepting the ability to heal, or am I accepting the ability not to heal? No judgment. Well, what's going on here? What am I accepting in my life? Like, what is going on? Like, pay attention to the outside, what we're manifesting, what we're experiencing in life, what's being presented to us. And then you can look at that as a sort of an acceptance. Like, okay, if you don't like what's going on, but it's still going on some level, we are accepting this experience because we are enabling whatever it is within us to call that forth. Have we done the work? Have we taken action to change that? Have we done all the things to create that shift, to create that change? If we haven't, then we have really accepted where we are. Things to consider. And so with acceptance, we need to accept that we are in charge of our life experience. We are in charge of our reality. We are in charge of how we respond and what we do to get where we want to be. And so, again, the poppet requires action. Look into sympathetic magic. And so, in regards to what we accept, okay, what we accept, I have to do this. I have to get my hands dirty. I have to do the work. I can't just, pretend that it's going to be taken care of. I can't just allow for other people to take care of me. I must put in the work, right? Does that make sense? If I don't see your comments, I apologize. I'm like in the flow, so I'm trying to like get this flowing and going. And again, do you need to hex? Do you need to curse? Do you need to protect? What is it that you need to do? Don't wait, do it. Take action, right? Okay, so card 3, which is let go. It's very interesting how these cards are connecting. So let go, what are we letting go? The crossroads. Don't look back. Let go and don't look back. Crossroads. Betwixt and between. Interesting. It makes me think of the book. So indecision creates demons. Indecision, not making decisions, creates demons, creates disharmony, discord. My inability to make a decision, right, to be clear at what I want, my inability to do so is creating problematic experiences. So I'm letting go of indecision, right? I'm letting go of pussyfooting around. I must make decisions now. I must focus on clarity. Decide, act, walk on. So there's a lot of action, like take action. And so what are we letting go? When we decide upon something, when we focus in on what we want, okay? When we focus in on what we want, we let go. Let go. Focus on the choices you've made, embrace them, own them, move on. Move on, because you're no longer there. You've made those choices. Now move forward. Okay? And so, old magic, where are you going? So let go. So once you've let go of what has come before you, once you've let go of these things, where are you headed? That will help you. That understanding where you are headed will also help you focus on moving forward, because if you have passion and desire for your future, then you have a clear mindset of where you are going, and then you can hold on to that as you release yourself from the things that are holding you in the past. Does that make sense? Possession. So the man in black awaits your decision. The man in black awaits your decision. It is entirely up to you to let go. So something to meditate on What is it that's going on in your life that you need to let go? What is it that you must let go of? What do you want to let go of? It's time. It's time. The only way to do so is to make that decision. It is important for you to make decisions upon your life, follow through, take action, and trust you will be taken care of. Trust, again, that happens with clarity of mind. When you are clear about what you want for your future, when you are clear about that, you can trust that those decisions that you make for yourself, boom, there you go. You're making those decisions in alignment with yourself, right? So you can trust, but you have to let go. Because if you don't let go, you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to decisions that you made in the past that are keeping you in an environment that could very well be toxic for you. Or not even toxic, just not productive or progressive in accordance to what you really want for yourself. If you want to move forward, if you want a better life experience, but you're holding on to things that you created when you weren't having that experience, you're bringing that into your present moment. You're creating your future with that. So you're not letting go of those energies to help you step into the life that you're seeking to create for yourself, right? So embrace death, embrace the cemetery, what that means to you. Embrace your dead, embrace the ancestors, embrace, the ability to end a chapter of your life, right? Because as you end one chapter, you can begin a new chapter. And when you finalize that chapter, it is no longer activated. It is no longer what is creating this new chapter. So then you have a blank page. And what do you want to create in this new chapter? So embrace that. Embrace that. You know what? Death is a part of life, and death is sacred. And it is okay for things to die so that they can transform. And it is okay for me to move on and move forward. And then we have pop it intention, and we realize we have to take action. We have to accept that no one else is going to do this for us. If we are going to change our lives, if we are going to change our reality, if we're going to change our situation, it is up to us to take action. It is up to us to do the work. It is up to us. And no judgment about what we want. We all want different things. No judgment about that. It is simply taking ownership of what you want, following through, making it happen. And then what do we need to let go? Crossroads. Don't look back. We need to let go of the fear that what we have experienced or what we had was the best we ever had. No. We need to let go of the judgment and the fear of what is holding us back. We need to let go of, was that a good decision? Did I make the right decision? No, let that go. Focus on what you want. Focus on where you're headed. Focus on the life in which you seek to really create. And when you are clear about that, you can trust that every decision you make right now will help you get there, because you'll ask yourself, is this in alignment with what I want, or is this taking me away from what I want? If this is in alignment with what I want and this feels good to me, then I'm going to go with it. If it does not, then I won't go with it. So don't look back. Make a decision, move on. Do not look back. Okay? So this was just a little fun reading. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. If you have any questions about what was expressed, feel free to comment. If you want me to do more of these, definitely let me know, and I'll be happy to do more of these. It was just fun. I wanted to get on here and share with you while I had all my shit up. But embrace, accept, let go. Right. Yeah, if you have any questions, and if you want me to talk about anything specific, if you have any suggestions for future videos, future live experiences, I'm open to receiving those suggestions. If it is something that I can actually have a conversation about, that I am well versed in, then I will. If it is something that I know nothing about, then I'm not going to even attempt it. I will try and set you with people who are able to have that conversation. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this, if you want to help out, you can look at the description. You can tip your witch. You can follow me on Instagram. You can engage in these posts. All of it helps, whatever you desire, whatever you're able to do. And share this with people that you think would enjoy this. And again, I'm here to be of service. So thank you again. and again, again, again. Blessed be.